Alvarez. How would you give the blueprint to Terence to beat Canelo Alvarez?
Just need to do his job, what he's doing well. You know, he's changing his stance, he's moving a lot, you know, he's keeping distance. Like this he could win, of course.
Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We'll be back with another video. Alright, man. So that was Dmitry Bivol talking with Fight Hub TV. And they were asking him a slew of questions. Y'all know he's about to take on Artur Beterbiev for their undisputed light heavyweight championship, the rematch. But of course, the interviewer asked him about the big fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, and Benz though that Bivol is one of the only persons who beat Canelo Alvarez. The only person who did that before him was, of course, Floyd Money Mayweather. So he asked him, you know, how would Crawford beat Canelo Alvarez? And Bivol, he was like, well, you know, he got to switch stance, you know, basically confuse him, do the southpaw orthodox stance in between fights, move around, use lateral movement, jab, stand there, you know, don't exchange with him. And I've said this before. That's how you beat Canelo. That's how Crawford's going to beat him. And that's basically alluding to what Brian Bomac McIntyre was saying too. Bomac said the exact same thing. Like, you just got to box him. And the dude was like, he was like, because Bomac was like, you got to move and box. And you ain't necessarily got to move around as far as like running and all that stuff. You just use lateral movement, side to side movement. Keep turning them. Use angles. Catching them in between shots. Do stuff like that. Frustrate Canelo. After a while, Canelo's going to get desperate. He's going to realize that he's down on points. And he's going to be trying to throw big bombs on you and stuff. And that's when you can start catching him on some slick stuff, because now he getting desperate. Yeah, it might be strong in power shots, but he ain't really going to be thinking. And if somebody like Terence Crawford doing stuff like that with Terence Crawford, it ain't going to work. It's just like trying to do stuff like that with Bivol himself or Floyd Money Mayweather. Like, stuff like that ain't going to work with Terence Crawford. So, Bivol believed that Crawford can win if he just box smart. And Benz thought that Bivol beat Canelo Alvarez, he would know that, because he did the exact same thing. He said that Canelo Alvarez, he hit hard. You know, he said that he won probably one of the hardest punches that he ever been in the ring with, but he put a lot of effort into his shots, and that's what kind of that's his kryptonite. Although that's a gift, because he put bombs in it, and if he catch you with it, it normally drops people and knocks you out. But it's a curse, because with a pure boxer, someone who know what to do with stuff like that, it works against them, because they see it coming from a mile away, and they'll just pivot, sidestep, or come right in and come right up the pipe, right in the middle, or turn you, check hook you, something like that. Do it all the time. I used to do it all the time when I was boxing big, strong people trying to go in with bombs. I set them right up, because I'm southpaw, so I'm right, and I'm like pawing, you know, pawing their jab hand down. As soon as they come with that right, trying to come, I boom with my left, and I'll boom, and sometimes I'll check hook with it, like boom, boom, and turn. And sometimes they'll like fall through the ropes or whatever like that, or they wouldn't, but I'll catch them 9 times out of 10. Terence Crawford, he can do the exact same thing with Canelo Alvarez if he box smart. So this is what Bivol was saying. This is what I'm saying. That's what Brian Bomac was saying. That's what everybody's saying who's in the know, who know boxing, who understand the sweet science of boxing. That's why this channel is the sweet science, because, like, yeah, we look at people, you know, knockouts. We look at how big they are. You know, weight classes do exist for a reason. But like I tell y'all all the time, there are a few people in boxing history who defied the rules. People like Roy Jones, who went from middleweight to becoming a heavyweight champion. People from like Manny Pacquiao, who moved up like 8 damn divisions, become champion in all of them. Like, who does stuff like that? Floyd Mayweather, who started off at like what 130 and got a belt from 130 to 154. Oscar De La Hoya, Sugar Ray Leonard, Willie Pep, Roberto Duran, like Julio Cesar Chavez, Pernell Whitaker. Like, shall I go on? There are a few people whose skills transcend throughout the weight divisions, and as long as they don't go too far, then they should be cool. And I think 68 plus it being Canelo Alvarez, someone who's not like 6'2", like a David Benavidez, something like that, and someone who actually started from a lower weight divisions too, but just so happened to move up just like Crawford. He just did it years ago. Then I think that's not like a impossible task, you know, it's not like an impossible task to do. It's not something that's going to be like, wow, you can't do it. It's very possible, especially for someone like Terence Crawford. So we just going to have to wait and see. So it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.